Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Steve Alaconis. I'm a board certified chiropractic orthopedist in Cocoa Beach. This is going to be a great video. This one's going to be on chiropractic pediatrics, kids. All right, when do you bring a child to a chiropractor? I was fortunate back in the early 80s while I was in chiropractic college. I studied and I worked under Dr. Larry Webster. He is the founder of the Chiropractic Pediatric Society, and he developed many techniques and wrote books, and he's long gone. He's passed away many years ago, but he's still very famous in the around the world with his work. So I worked with him side by side. So I got to see and learn all the various techniques and things that we help children with. A lot of people do not want to bring their children, or at least right away, to get medications if it can be resolved more naturally. You know, things like colic and earaches and sinus infections and headaches, things like that. Let's look at chiropractic a little bit different. We know that people see a chiropractor for their spine, structurally, okay? Neck pain, back pain, headaches, scoliosis, a curvature in the spine. You may look at your child, one shoulder's higher than the other. These are all reasons why people would bring a child to a chiropractor, would be structurally, but let's go over here. Chiropractic was founded on this premises, that your nervous system is your master controlling system of your body. The nerves that come from your brain to your brain stem, they have to come out through the top vertebrae. If this vertebrae is shifted a little bit out of alignment, it's going to have mis-signaling or aberrant or nerve flow that's not going to be 100%. Wherever those nerves go to, that area of the body might not be working as well as it should. So if it goes to your stomach, it could be colic. If it goes to your intestines, it could be constipation or even diarrhea for the child. If it goes to pain areas, they might even develop pain. Or they could develop abnormal curvatures in their spine, right from an early age. A lot of our complaints that adults have with their necks and their backs and their spine are a result of things that happened many years ago. Maybe from playing sports, maybe falling off your bike, climbing a tree, boom, falling on your back, falling on your behind when you're roller skating. These are things that set up misalignments in your spine that start to create pain or nerve problems that you don't realize may be happening. So I like seeing children right away, day or two after they're born. I've adjusted children the same day that they were born here. Children should be checked at least periodically, at least every 6 months, early on, a year old, 2 years old, 3 years old. Let me look and see if their leg lengths are even. Let me see if the vertebrae in their spine is growing straight like it should. Let me make sure that their nervous system is clear of any interference. These are the things that we want to look for early on. If they do develop colic or do develop certain symptoms, bring them in. Let me check them out. That's what we do. We will check the nervous system via the spine to see if they have any nerve interference. Can you see this right here? This chart is I'm in one of my adjusting rooms, treating rooms. This chart here, all these words, which you cannot read, I don't think, from that angle, are showing areas of the body that each area of your spine go to. These go right here. They go to your eyes, they go to your neck, they go to your diaphragm, they go to your wrists, your elbows, your arms, your heart, your lungs, your chest. Okay, you might have a cough developing, dizziness, sinus problems, migraines. It goes on and on. I just read the top few vertebrae. Down here, it can cause low back pain. It could cause colon problems, bladder, irritable bowel, colitis. These are the things that we look for when we look at spines to see if they're growing straight. This chart here, I'll have your child or teenager stand with their back against here. Look what I see. I found this yesterday on a young girl. She was standing like this and her head was crooked. She had no idea until after I took a picture and showed it to her. Text neck, folks, text neck. Look, text neck. Front page of the health section of the Florida Today. Okay, this went all over the county and it went actually throughout USA. Neurosurgeon says it's becoming a huge problem with all these children texting, constantly slouched down, looking down. He said, bring them in his article, bring them to a chiropractor. Don't wait, because it will cause misaligned vertebrae at an early age. You want to get it detected now. So what do you do? What do you do with your child? Have them stand up straighter, hold their phone up straighter so they're not doing this all day, texting, okay? Or watching videos. From the side, I'm starting to see this. I'm starting to see their head tilting forward like this, a forward posture. Usually I would see that in adults. Now I'm seeing it in young children. What? Look, texting all day, slouching, texting. I say, you stand up straight, and they go, I am standing up straight. Now they need me. Now I have to go in and adjust their spine to get their spine to come back up in an upright position. Those are spinal misalignments that I'm talking about. The other thing that we do is some children have food sensitivities, okay, or food allergies, food sensitivities, and we often run, we can run blood tests to see if they are sensitive to up to 200 different foods. If we don't want to do that, then we will just put them on certain nutrient formulas, we call them nutraceuticals, to help get their digestive system balanced and working correctly. Intramax is a nutrient with 400 different phytonutrients, plant-based nutrients, 415 different nutrients. It's incredible. It's a liquid. They have one for children called IntraKid. Every child that comes in here, if they're not feeling well, or if I find any health issues with them at all, whether it's ADD, whether it's basically hyperactivity or autism spectrum, any learning problems, I put them on IntraKid. This one has almost 200. This has 215 different nutrients, organic, plant-based. I mean, it's made by carbon-based organic nutrients. Incredible, incredible. Within days and weeks, they start to respond from this. Let me show you what an adjustment looks like. Yes, chiropractors use their hands. Chiropractic means done by hands, adjusting spines. What I do is evaluate the child's spine to see if their spine needs an adjustment. I look at their leg lengths when they're lying down. I palpate, I feel up and down their spine for misaligned vertebrae. If I do find that these areas are misaligned, I can simply take this activator instrument. This is now the most widely used chiropractic technique in the world. More chiropractors use this technique than any other technique. So you don't have to be afraid, oh, you're going to hurt my child if you're cracking and popping. No more. No, you don't have to. So this you can use on an infant. There's different settings. You can make it very, very light, like that. I know it sounds loud, but look, nothing. My finger is basically nothing. Very gentle. I place it right over the vertebrae and just click, and that little bit will adjust the spine. And I can use this on any vertebrae. I could use it on hip problems. Being an orthopedic chiropractor, I have the great knowledge and opportunity to work with all joints of the body, non-surgically. So parents have been bringing their children in for over the last 25 years from, of course, wrestling and sports and cheerleading, and gym, you name it, every single thing. MMA, karate, surfing in this area. All these kids come in, their parents bring them in, and I can work and assess their hip problems, sacroiliac joint, knees, ankles, feet, wrists, carpal tunnel, elbow, tennis elbow, shoulder dysfunction, shoulder problems, of course, neck, headaches, mid-back, low back. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. So all of these areas can be treated successfully by me, a chiropractic orthopedist, for your child all the way from birth up until 95 years old, 100? Okay. Anyway, give me a call, 321-783-1960. Go to my website, okay? It's spacecoastadvancedhealth.com. Thanks for watching my video.